Hi, Alec. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm totally stuck in my apartment. It sucks, but yeah, I'm hanging in
It does
there.
suck, huh?
Yeah, right. So, Alec, it's so nice to meet you personally because I've been a fan since your first single coming out, and the album it's so great. But here's the thing that what is it like? The thing that I concern about. If you look back to your debut album, I know that you are like a type of person that think deep thinker. I guess is there like any tiny bit of the song that you would like to change?
On this album, um, there's definitely music that I'd like to add. I mean, all of them. Every song I've ever released, I don't feel like I've ever put out anything that I wouldn't change anything on. Nothing is perfect, you know. But ultimately, you have to like. My mom always says, she says the opposite of perfect is done. And so I guess like it's finished now, so I can't go back. But if you gave me the option to redo any of the songs, I would pick all of them.
Okay, cool. So, speaking of the process of writing a new music, which is like I love the lyric of all of the songs that you made because it's kind of like poetic for some reason. And how's the process of creating of those songs for you? Like, how do you come up with idea and stuff?
Well, sometimes I just like to read through like different poems or articles or books or whatever and try to pick out like a word or two that appeals to me, and then I try to write down like what the word means to me and figure out why I like it, and then based on that I try to craft a song around the title. And that's pretty much it. That's what I've been doing. It's not how I used to write music. I used to write music with the music first, but lately I tried to be more intentional about the lyric that I'm writing. But I'm kind of running out of things to say, especially in like the quarantine thing. You know, it's like there's not that much happening, so it's hard to find things to talk about other than quarantine.
So, Alec, if you could meet your younger self like 5 or 10 years ago, like what do you gonna tell him? Because I know that you're kind of person like, what is it, overthinker, I guess, or a deep thinker. So what were you gonna to tell him?
You know what? Despite like the trials and tribulations in my life, I've had a very good life, and I'm afraid if I were to tell myself something, I would make things worse, not better. So I probably wouldn't go. I wouldn't do it. I don't want to risk it. The odds of me making things worse is much higher than me improving my life. So I wouldn't say anything. I would allow myself to make all the same mistakes.
So you won't change anything because yeah, that's
I
our
mean, well, those are two different things. There's things I would change about my life, but I'm not necessarily sure I would accomplish that goal by going back in time and telling myself, you know, teaching myself a lesson, because I might still make bad choices. So.
Well, we all make bad choices though. But speaking of this past 2020, you've been quarantined for like 4 months, I believe, or more. Is that like what's the plan for the rest of 2020 for Alec Benjamin?
I mean, I don't think it's really up to me. It's kind of up to the United States government, like state of California. So I'm not really sure, but yeah, I can't. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have a plan. I'm just kind of like going with the flow, I guess.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
We all learned something from you today. A lot of the question you've answered, and we learned something from that. Any what is it like 5 random things though that people probably didn't know about Alec Benjamin?
5 random things.
Probably like what's the song you listen to the most, or what's the thing that you do like to do the most? Probably that.
Okay. Well, I like. Okay, my 2 favorite kinds of food. So this will be 2 things. Are Korean barbecue and Japanese food. I like sushi. I'm from Arizona. Maybe people might not know that. I don't know. I'm a black belt in karate. But I'm not good anymore. and I used to play ice hockey.
Ooh, cool. So you're like a more like a sportsman, right?
I wasn't good at hockey. I was decent at karate, but like I haven't done it since I was 14, so I don't think it counts.
Okay. Last thing for me, is there like any message to your Indonesian fans? Because as I recall, you haven't been in Indonesia to have a performance here, right?
Yo, I was supposed to come to Indonesia like pretty soon, and it just didn't work out because of coronavirus. So I would love to go to Indonesia. I've always wanted to go to Indonesia, but it just didn't work out right now. But maybe next year.
Okay, is there any message to your fans though who are watching this interview or listening to the podcast?
Do I have a message for them?
Yeah.
Stay safe, and I hope that I can see you guys soon. And I'm sorry that it's taken me so long to get to you. Some of it is out of my control, so hopefully we'll get to see them very soon.
Thank you so much, Alex. It's been nice.